Hello there and welcome to Vermin Hunters TV with me, Si Pitway. Today on the show, me and Davey's going to show you something different. Now, over the last 3 or 4 episodes, we've been doing a lot of vermin shooting, and we can only do so much vermin shooting before it becomes boring for us. And we've got followers who follow the channel who don't shoot vermin at all, so they're more of plinkers, target shooters, club shooters. So we're going to do something different, and today's all going to be about showing you the Throckmorton shooting ground in Worcester. It's a club that I've been coming to probably for about 9 or 10 times now. It's an absolute cracking club, so for those who don't shoot vermin but do like to go to a club, we'll show you what this one's about, and then in the next month or a couple of months in the future we'll be showing you the Black Cat HFT club, which is in Swindon, and it's one what Davey runs as one of the committee members, and me and my wife Laura are full-time paid members for this year, and that's another cracking club. But today, hopefully, I'll give you a bit of an orientation around the ground, what you expect to see, what we've got planned in the future, and show you a few of the people who come to shoot. So stay tuned. There is no vermin on this, so if you don't want to watch it, then please turn off now. Save you wasting 20 or 30 minutes, whatever it turns out to be. But for those who do, please enjoy it. So every time I've been opening my safe door, for a few weeks now, I've been hearing this noise.
I will kill you.
See? Watch.
I will kill you.
That noise is the call of the Saddlefield Sports imp to come out and do some damage. So today he's going to get trapped. So I've arrived at the Throckmorton shooting ground, and as you can see, it's a glorious day, hence why I've got my sunglasses on. The sun's behind me, so yeah, it's quite hard to look at the camera. If I move off to the side and spin my screen around so I can see where the camera's looking, you'll see that there's a metalled road going down the centre of the picture, and then to each side there is a grassed area, and right at the bottom there's some cars already here, and you can see there's probably enough room for at least 100 cars down each side. The grass is also wide enough for if you've got transit vans, 4x4 or mobile homes, so there's plenty of parking. If I just pan the camera around, you can see this wooded area here, up to the gap in the trees there. The gap is where you walk through, and all these wooded areas to my right, just there and just there, are where they basically put their course, set their course up, and it goes probably back around about 150 to 200 metres. If I zoom in slowly, hopefully I won't lose focus, you'll see as we're going down the track there's some cars already parked down there, and at the bottom field where the yellow sign is, or whatever it is, off to the right and off to the left is where they set up 2 plinking ranges and zeroing ranges as well. So I'll zoom out and then we'll go and take a look actually further down. Okay, so I'm down with Sandy. And Sandy runs the club. How long have you been running it for then, Sandy?
Over 25 years now.
25
as a clay pigeon shoot, but we've had, as a rifle club, we've been doing it for about 3 years now.
And it seems to be kicking off quite well, don't it?
Yeah, it's picked up right from the very beginning, and we get more and more and more. Yeah, really good.
Do you do a membership, do you?
No, not here. We just charge £5 a day.
Is that all it is, £5?
Yeah. And it's sort of from about 8 o'clock after state until 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
We also got canteen facilities where we do bacon butties, what have you.
Yeah, because when I normally come, I usually pay for my shooting and for my breakfast, don't I? So
That's
I didn't
right.
realise it was that cheap, £5 a day.
£5 a day, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good price compared to some of the other clubs I've been to. £5 a day, and it is basically all day long. And like Sandy says, they've got a cafe as well where you can get your dinner and your breakfast if you want it, can't
That's
you?
right, yeah.
If kids come along, there's also, you sell chocolates and crisps and that, don't you?
All sorts, yeah.
What about toilets and that?
Yeah, we've got toilet facilities.
Ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gents, yes.
And are they proper sit-down ones, are they?
Yes, proper sit-down ones.
So it's not a portaloo?
No, no, no.
There you go, so if you're a bit embarrassed about sitting on a portaloo, there's no need to here. And I was just saying earlier on, I was just doing a bit of filming looking down here, you have plinking ranges to the left and right.
That's right.
And a zeroing light area you normally set up around here, don't you?
Yes, we do.
And this is alternative, isn't it? It's every other Sunday.
Yes, every other Sunday we do clay pigeon shooting, and that's like a 60 bird or a 65 bird, 64 bird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's we get lots of members from there as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Really nice speaking.
No problem.
Toilets, as Sandy spoke about, easily labelled with an arrow. If I zoom out and come up, you come up the steps there, and on the left is the ladies, and you can see there's proper sink and hand washing materials. Looks like a mirror, and on the right door, if I zoom out a little bit, you can only just see the top of it because it's behind the port cabin, is the gentleman's. You'll see as I zoom in on the ladies' toilet, proper sit down toilets, and they're very clean. So showing you the Plinking Rangers, they're still setting them up at the minute, but you can see in this area here you've got the targets what they're putting out now, and if I just zoom into the grass, where the grass gets long there, from where they'll be putting the benches out in a second, because they do have benches, they put benches along the road here in a line. It's round about 52 metres, so around about 57 yards to where the grass gets long, and I'm just trying to look now as I zoom in without losing focus. There is targets, squirrel already out there, look, right at the back, so you get a good distance there. And if you really fancy testing yourself, what Sandy and Alan will do, Alan is Sandy's husband, they'll put targets out further, so they'll go right up here, and then you're looking at the 70s and 80s meters. There's also an area with some bricks, I'm just trying to find, see the bricked area here, sometimes they put up targets up there and chalk targets, and there is a good 79-80 meters for people who like to test themselves. Just zooming out, I said each side. This side here is not set up yet, but you can see there's a 4x4, and this is another area. It's getting that popular now that even with the amount of benches they have going down the road, down there where I'm just pointing with my fingers there, there's still people waiting. So what they started doing is putting some benches and areas on the top here and having targets at the back, and I think you get out to there, it's probably about 37 meters, so plenty of distance there. And then just coming round here, I said there was another zero in place. Normally they put a table up here, and it's around about 25 meters actually, and you can see there's a metal backstop there and a wooden backstop, and they put targets up there, and it's for people who just want to do some pellet testing. When we spoke about a cafe earlier on, this is the cafe porter cabin, and that obviously window opens there when the ladies are ready to sail, and they basically stand and work in there all day selling the goodies what we've already discussed. So you can see more members are turning up now and having a plink, all different sorts. We've got Sandalfield Sports Imps, Walther RM8, Walther LGU, a couple of them, Sandalfield Sports 98, not sure what that is, maybe a 95, Logan rifles, Daystate pulsers, all sorts. Spin round, see more people turning up, families there, look, shooting. Someone's already having his cup of tea now and enjoying it, and looks like he's got his sandwiches under there. The hatch is now open, and the kitchen staff are selling. And then there's a couple of members you might recognise. Jace, aka Sexual Chocolate, has been on a few of the clips. So how long have you lot been coming here anyway? Starting with you, Jace.
I think it's been, well, nearly a year for me now.
Nearly a year, plenty of times then. What about yourself, Rambo?
I'd say about a year, just a little bit over.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 4
Same, yes.
Same. And what do you think about it? Why do you come? Why do you come here and don't go to another club?
Self-explanatory. Look around you. Everything's set out, Lord. Everything.
And it's well maintained, isn't it? I've said that. Oh, and we've got another one of my friends just turned up. You might have seen him.
Morning all.
Ricardo. How many guns you brought today, mate?
Just 2. Simo's the man with the guns today.
Just 2. How many guns you got?
I've sold a couple, sold down to about 18.
Oh, he's only got 18. He's sold a couple. So here's Simo, one of the guys who comes. He's using a Sandalfield Sports Imp, and looks like a Hawk scope on there, and he's at that bench what they've now set up when I said up there, look, they put up some zeroing targets, so just a one-man place where you can sit. You ain't got people coming by you or knocking you on the benches, and you can get a really nice zero. How are you finding the imp?
Yeah, good, yeah. I've only had it a couple of days. So,
oh yeah?
Yeah, just...
Did you pick it up from Sandwell then?
Well, I had it off Rick because he's had a snipe.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, they're lovely as well.
He didn't, because he's got so many guns, he
just said he's got about 18, but he's just sold 2 or something.
Well, this was one of them, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, great.
But just getting it zeroed in now.
I brought mine today, look. I'm going to use mine today as well.
Oh, brilliant, lovely.
Right, I've just come out of the sun now, and I'm in the first bit of the forest, and I'm only probably 20 metres, well, to my right is the Plinking range, one of them one we just looked at. And hopefully you can see behind me we've got a track which has got wood chippings on, and it goes round a circle. In the middle of the picture now, that dark area in the grass is where they have a fire pit. And this place here is where we're going to be coming for the Vermin Hunters TV charity meet in August, where we'll be raising money for the Royal British Legion and Soldiers Off the Street. And I'll show you where I am when I say I'm pretty close to the Plinking range. The Plinking range is just there, and you can see some of the tables, what they've got out ready to put up along the track for people who want to obviously plink. Now, what I like about this area is there's plenty of room in this wooded area. You can see we've got benches, and then they've even got what I call naturals, which they've made some little benches. You see there, out of logs what they've cut, and they're a nice touch. And what we'll do is, in that area there where the fire is, we'll have a fire pit, probably a cook's tent here, and each night we'll have a barbecue and a gingang around the fire, have a few drinks, and have a really good time. And then in the daytime we'll be doing the plinking in the Plinking area, and running some competitions in the wood. So I'm just taking a walk up now, and I'll show you the actual course. Sandy's just told me that Alan and some of the team are setting up the course for us now. So here's that gap in the trees, and you can see it's a nicely tended piece of grass. Plenty of room there for if you're disabled and you're in a wheelchair. So this is the edge of that nice tended grass, and you'll see it changed to wood chippings, and all the way down, including the shooting bays, which I'll show you, are all now been wood chipped. And down the edges you can see there's a stone path all the way down. Like I say, they've spent a lot of time and effort to make this club a success and a pleasure to shoot at. So this is looking down the shooting bay 1, and what you'll notice is there's a post each side. So you've got a post there and a post there. The difference with this club, it's not a strict HFT club. So this is what I like about it. I'll just put my glasses on, the sun's right in my eyes again. So you've got the post each side, and usually there's a log on the floor, and you can use the log to rest your rifle on if you want, or in this, because I said it's not a strict HFT club, they don't mind how you shoot as long as it's safe. So you can sit, you can be prone, kneeling, standing, you can use bipod if you wish, you can use a shooting cushion, or you can just do it normal military style, as in prone and rested on your elbows. It's entirely up to you, as long as it's safe. The policy here is muzzle down, and if you've got a Springer rifle with break barrel, then as you're walking around, Sandy likes to see it broken. Obviously you can't do that with something like an underlever LGU or a 97, but that's just passing on a little bit of information on. What I usually do here, this is where I practice for my hunting, and the thing I like about this club is the kill zones aren't all tiny. You know, we're not talking 15 and 19 mils to test everybody. This is more like a family club, so you'll get realistic kill zones on the vermin I shoot. So we're looking at inches, sometimes bigger kill zones. You do get your 15s and your 19s, but it's not something there to be set out to beat you. It's something set out for you to enjoy, and that's what I like being a hunter. So I get the practice and I get a reward out of it. You can see that along the actual main track there, and if I zoom in just to prove a point there, and they go all the way along. These benches what Alan and Sandy's put out, and these are ideal if you're in a group and you're waiting for someone to shoot. you can sit down on a nice chair if you want and observe your colleagues, your friends shooting before you take your shot. So locations then. I will put a little edit in with showing the location, but if you've got a smartphone like I have, you can see there that the Throckmorton shooting ground can be found on your phone. All you need to do is go to your navigation software if you've got it on there, and type in Throckmorton shooting ground, or even say Throckmorton shooting ground, or go to Google Maps and type in or say Throckmorton shooting ground, and it'll find your directions on your smartphone. So the first target today, and they do them in twos, is actually on bay 3. You can see you've got a line there and a line there, and looking on the left hand one, I'm just trying to find it in the camera, it's an elevated shot, and this is just to give you some idea of the standard type targets they use. They're also not strictly HFT targets, some are, but then you might get the old Gamo targets, so bracket in if you're used to the whatever it is, 62, 63 millimeter hinges. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head. You're not forced to get them here, so you need to know obviously dimensions of all types of target. For those of you who like a challenge and think yourself a bit of a crack shot, this is the sort of shot you'll get, and this one it has to be taken standing to achieve it, and you've got to shoot through the V in the tree. Now I'm not going to zoom in too far because I'll lose focus on the target, and it'll try and focus on the tree. I'll try and deer a little bit further, but you stand and shoot, and you've got probably an inch kill zone at round about, I would say, 30 yards, maybe a little bit further than 30 yards. So you do get your testing shots. You've also got, if I can spin round, the second target here. You'd have to move off to the side a little bit. I'll just zoom out and do that so you can actually see it better. Just move in there. But you can see you've not got much of an error to get through from this position. And that's another one you could take kneeling, maybe definitely standing, kneeling maybe, and the way I say maybe is because if I come back, when you're kneeling you've got to get over this brush here. Right, here's a target what I class as being put out for all skill levels, so if you're a new shooter as well, it's probably only about 20 yards, and it's quite a big kill zone, probably about 30 mil. So that's one of them targets where if you're taking someone for the first time and they knock it over, you know, it gives them a good sense of achievement, and that's what it's all about. And then coming around here, you'll see there's a branch bin, looks like cut, and then you've got your 19 mil there. Because of where it's been located, you can't really take it standing, so it has to be probably a kneeling or prone shot. Just freehanding this now. So we've got an elevated squirrel there, and then you'll notice here there's a line of trees. So I'm trying to be able to show you without losing focus. You've got a target there, and there's also a branch coming through the kill zone. So you've got to get yourself in a position to be able to shoot through the trees. But there, if you see that position, this is me now kneeling, you've got to know your pellet's trajectory, otherwise you're going to hit the branches. And I'll try bringing it down to a prone. So this is me resting on the log. See if I can find it. There it is. You can take it prone, but same again, that twig and two branches are actually in front of the kill zone, so you've got to know your trajectory. So even though they're quite big kill zones, some of the shots can be quite tricky, and I've seen them catch some good shooters out. Here's a target what I'd test most HFT shooters, no matter what level you are, and it's not anything to do with the size of the kill zone, because it's quite a big size kill zone. But if I zoom in, you'll see you've got your rabbits out there, and he's probably, I don't know, 30 mil, 25, 30 mil. But in front of the kill zone, you've got a concrete slab there. So to actually knock that target over, there's only one position you can use, and that's standing. So you've got a a standing unsupported shot, and it's probably, I don't know, 30 yards. So I mean that's going to challenge any shooter. Here we've got a bit of a tricky shot what Alan's put out, and this is what I call a bit of a distraction target. So you can see there you've got a, looks like some sort of car tyre, and then a piece of plastic off some sort of food bin, and to hit that you've got to shoot through the gap and hit the inch kill zone. What you can't realise though is, for perspective at the minute, the actual car tyre is probably another 5 metres in front of the target, so it's another one you've got to make sure you bang on with your trajectory. The problem you might have if you shoot 2-2, and I'm shooting 2-2 today, is making sure that my pellet doesn't hit the top of the ring before it hits the actual target. Right, I've come to the end of the wood now, and you can see it opens up into this field. It's quite a big field, and if I try and zoom through these trees here, you'll see the boundary is another at least 100 metres that way. See the wind in the trees now? This is where I said you get the wind. If I zoom out, and you can see the trees. So this is a tricky area, and it's quite a big one there, and they put a couple of targets out. One of them they put out, and it's in the shade, and it being in the shade from the light seems to catch a lot of people out. They've got some sort of shed here, so it's an elevated bird on a shed. Like I say, not super tiny, but the shade does seem to catch people out with distance. It's quite a testing target, and it can only really be taken kneeling or prone or sitting, and the reason is because as I zoom in you'll see my head's higher than the camera, but there's trees and they just seem to be where your pellet would be going. You see right out there, it's probably a 25-30 mil kill zone, but it's way further than standard HFT rules of 45 yards. And we're in the, as you can see in the wind in the background, we're in the windy bit, so that's a challenging target. Right, I'm freehanding the camera again, and I'll show you why in a second. So you've got a target right out there, and it's at least 35-36 yards. I'll zoom all the way out, and I'm actually shooting illegal at the minute. I'm left of the post, and as I come right of the post now, you'll see I've got all this foliage here. So if I zoom in, the actual target's behind the foliage, and I'm just moving across now, and no matter where you try and zoom in, you're shooting through foliage, so it's a tricky shot. You've got to make sure that your pellet's trajectory is bang on all the way to the target, otherwise you're going to get a donut on this one 100%. So as I keep banging on, it's not about the size of the kill zones, it's how they set them out and the obstacles. They can be really tricky. Right, I'm back in the woods now. This is the final stretch. You can see there's a wooded area here, and then just here is the field where we've just come through. So you've seen the targets what have been set up today, and to be honest today I haven't seen one 15 mil, and if it was running off HFT rules you would definitely have to have 15 mils. There was 119 as I remember seeing. It's not the hardest course I've seen at Throckmorton, but as I said, it's a family course, and today they made it a little bit easier with still a few challenging shots for people who want to challenge themselves. Earlier on when we were going through, I didn't see that there is a 15 mil, and there you go, look, there's a target 15 mil with a reducer, so they have put one out today. There's a 15 and a 19, but I think there's a couple of 19s actually. So I'm just making use of one of those nice benches I've shown you, talk a little bit more about the Vermin Hunters TV meet. So for people who've not been to a meet before, this is probably maybe our third one as Vermin Hunters TV, but myself and Davey and a lot of the admin have been going to different meets, the Hunting Life Forum, the Egg Hunt Forum, for quite a few years now, and it's something we do because we support charity, you know, to try and give something good back to the community, especially for the veterans who've basically given up a lot in their life to make sure that we live the life we do now. And you know, we'd like other people, new members, to come along as well. So I'd just like to say now that when you come to the meet, we will be having competitions, the fun competitions, and we'll be having an HFT shoot in these woods. but they will be no different to what you're seeing here. So just because it's going to be a Vermin Hunters TV meet, it doesn't mean we're going to be putting out loads of 19mm kill zones, loads of 15mm kill zones, and making it a challenging course. That's not the idea. The whole idea is to have it exactly as it is now. So same sort of kill zones, same sort of distances. Some will be closer than 8 yards, some will be further than 45 yards. If you want to use a bipod for some reason, use a bipod. If you want to use a shooting cushion, use a shooting cushion. If you want to just practice military style, prone, off the elbows, you shoot whichever way you want, as long as it's safe, as long as you enjoy yourself and have a good time. That's what it's all about. So please don't think that it's going to be absolute nightmare course. It's not. It's a fun course. It's for families. So bring your wives, bring your partners, come and have a really good time with us. 12th, 13th and 14th of August at the Throckmorton shooting ground. Because of the vast real estate we've got here, you see my mate Ricardo there, he's using his, looks like his day-state pulsar, but if you see the wind directors, or indicators I should say, are saying it's a left to right from there. So what I've actually done is, due to the size of the real estate, as I've put out my zero target there at 25 metres or 27 yards, and I'm going to be shooting into the wind to get a bit more of a precise zero rather than an estimate with obviously the wind. Well, I don't believe this because I haven't shot this imp in a long while. I'm talking probably weeks, months, and I've just took my first shot at the target. I wasn't filming it because I didn't think it'd do what it's just done, but I was aiming for the top bull, and you can see the pellets touching the bull. That's the first shot, so you can't really grumble at accuracy like that. Really, really happy. Yeah, not too bad yourself.
Good. Yeah, not.
What are you shooting today?
Me 400. Yeah.
Is Eileen here?
Yeah, she's getting the coffees. Nice to see they've got the wind indicators up the last.
Yeah, the Ricardo's brought them.
Yeah.
Nice. Shooting nicely. This will be a tough shot in this wind. Zoom in. This is at 41 metres or 45 yards. See if I can hit one of these spinners. Do. First shot for the imp. Right, zoom in. Got a target here at 52 metres, so 57, 58 yards. Been having a few practice shots and I've reset it a few times, but the wind's intermittent, so I'm going to try and knock it over on camera. Somebody knocked it over for me. So, hit the reset button. You see it comes up, but it didn't come up enough to actually hold it. Someone's reset it this time. But there we go. First shot on the kill zone, and it's straight down. So that proves to me that the imp is zeroed nicely. What they've done now is put more tables up, like I said, so if more people come, they'll be shooting in this direction.
I'm so glad you've come. Can you sort him out?
I'll ask him up.
Honestly, it's like.
Can I come
shooting
round
with
with
a
you because
girl.
he's doing me heading?
They're paying you up.
He sold me a
Shooting with
gun
a girl, he is.
With a bent barrel.
with a bent barrel. He's done me a card
Which you don't understand.
that don't work. Do you think I was getting close to him?
So I think that's a good deal. Good morning, mate. How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. So here's Ricardo. He's Day State Pulsar, and we're on target 1. We just turned up. We're with a group of fellas. Sometimes coming round and having a laugh is actually more fun than actually the shooting. We always end up having a bit of banter, and someone usually
Filming a thing here and you're on about shitting and then.
see what I mean? Yeah. So we usually end up having a good banter. Someone usually gets the brunt of a good shot, mate. Somebody taking the mickey.
What does it are? Is it? He's only going.
So as we said earlier, it's 2 targets per peg. And Ricardo, as I also said, he's using his beanbag, but he's sitting, so you don't have to go by strict HFT rules. It's a real easy going club. Good shot, 2 out of 2. Okay, Walther Aura, mate, on the squirrel. Nice shot, well done. Goes the imp. Rabbit. Oh, that's how the imp does it. No messing. Is that the blue bunny you're shooting?
Yeah, no, the orange one at the end.
How did you get on with that last shot?
What? The long one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, the one that Ricardo missed twice with his pulsar.
A 28.
1 minute, I'll ask the imp. How did you get on with 1 shot? Dad, it was easy. I knocked it straight over.
Hold on.
Okay.
Kid.
Trick shot. Oh, I just caught it. That's a cracking shot. Healing as well. Gamo Coyote. Ooh! How are you getting on? Oh, you're looking cool in the shades, by the way. Are you scoring well? Yeah. You're knocking him over?
Yeah, come on.
She doing well?
Yeah, I am, mate. I'm
What
alright.
about the girl there?
Yeah, she's alright. She's pretty good.
Nice, well done. Enjoying it?
Yeah, great.
Good. That's it. Make sure your ears and your eyes are looking good.
Eyebrows, mate. I mean,
This is Rambo.
Right, fellas.
What are you shooting, Rambo?
An air rifle.
Yeah, obviously that. Oh my god. What air rifle?
97 KT.
KT. And is it 22 or 177?
2-2.
How are you doing today?
Can you bleep the crap out? Or
That bad?
it's that bad, yeah?
No pressure now for the pulsar. A girl with a Brocock Concepts just took this standing unsupported. So no pressure, Rick. I don't want you to pressure yourself. Good
well
shot.
done, Rick.
Right, I'm not showing that. That's not going to be put on the show. Good shot, mate.
Sexual chocolate.
Well, Wesley.
Wesley Sniper.
Oh, nice. Sweet. That's one. Not hard though, not very far. So you can get a repeater.
You buy a 95 grade, shoot it first. And then when you shoot it, mate, appreciate how much better.
Are you on? Oh, see, yeah. On a morning. Morning. So you're decorating, so when it gets to the front room, I'll say as soon as you're decorating the front room,
Nice repeater there for the imp. Jace with his Walther. LGU. Good shot, mate.
pressure on this one.
No pressure.
No pressure, Jazz.
I don't think anyone's knocked this over yet, have they?
No pressure. Loads of wind. Loads of wind. You've got to break the wind right on this. He's good enough there. Put your ribbons out. Yeah.
I reckon he'll have this.
Shooting king.
Ooh, unlucky.
Unlucky, mate. You missed then, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, you did. The wind right to left.
I'll just zoom in
What you got to do?
to
Put the camera on it.
yeah, zoom into that long range rabbit we shown earlier on, and we've range find it after. It's 53 yards, so 53 yards is around about 48 meters. And mucking about off camera, I took it standing unsupported with him, so I'm well pleased with that.
And we can vouch for that as well.
Yeah, thing is, I wasn't recording it, but these guys here witnessed it. So
Give me a tenner and I'll show you it.
But yeah, I'm pleased with that shot. Right, so that's round one finished. It was quite enjoyable. It's nice in the sun here, sorry, out the sun here, but once you get in that field, it's roasting, isn't it?
Oh, mate.
Sweat like a good one. So we're just walking back now, so friendly competition between us. So, Jace, what were you shooting today?
Alpha LGU.
Okay.
177.
And
Match.
Ricardo?
Yeah, the PCP.
He was shooting a pulsar.
The pulsar, yes.
I think they're around about £2,000 or something like that.
You say about, yeah.
So how did we get on, Jace? What did you get?
55.
55. Great score. What about you, Ricardo?
Yeah, no, dropped 4, so excellent. I'm happy.
So you got 56. So you're trying to tell me that Jace only 1 point behind you?
2 points. He's forgot one somewhere along the line.
You see the banter we have?
But
It's always good.
It is
Don't
good
forget,
shooting
Jack.
for the spring. It's spring around next.
Rick Corrado.
What did you get, mate?
48, dropped 12.
48, which is good because that's his first day today shooting the imp. He only got it, what, yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday. And I think, what did I get? 53? 53 with a flipping donut, bitch. Not excuse, it was a bad shot. I did try and say it was a plate, but I didn't get away with it. No, I didn't. I don't do that. So yeah. Well, folks, that's it now. We've come to the end of the day, and it's been an absolute cracking day for me. We ended up going around actually 3 times, and normally we go around 2, but the weather's been so nice, thought we'll go around again. So a few of the lads have stayed till the end, and it's 3 minutes past 5 at the minute, so we've gone all day. How have you found it?
Great.
Right, brilliant.
Has anyone improved and beat the personal best today?
No.
No?
today.
Not me.
Have you?
Beat me best for today. I
You
started
beat your
off with a
best for today?
47
Right,
and
okay,
ended
so-
up with a 55. So I'm
And I was opposite. I started off with 53, then ended up with a 51 and a 51, but at least I'm consistent. See, we've got some cake as well, so if you're a cake
5
eater,
o'clock.
a bit like myself,
Carrot cake.
carrot cake.
One of you 5 a day.
So what we did on our third round, we had a little competition, and it was like, there was a bit of banter of the first 2 between Jay using his Springer and Ricardo with his Pulsar. And we decided we're going to have a final round to see who was the champion. And I like to say that the Wolf, the LGU, smashed the Pulsar.
Yeah, it didn't smash. Joe smashed me. It ain't the gun. It's the shooter. You can't put a Walter over a pulsar, can you?
What's the cake?
Oh,
So I think Jay's finished with something like a 57 out of 60, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is an absolute fabulous score. And what did you get?
51.
51. So yeah, you see,
Ish.
so you don't have to pay thousands of pounds for a gun if you can shoot. If you can shoot like Jay can, you can get good results. So thank you to everyone who's turned up, and
Just for the record, he missed 10, which is
Was
off
it?
60s,
No.
50.
Oh, the last.
I know you're adding up.
see, they're even cheating now.
Want to use my fingers?
So if you're thinking of coming to a club and you want to check it out, please have a look and check out Throckmorton Shooting Ground. It's absolutely fantastic there. You can see the banter you have. Sometimes it's actually better the banter than the shooting. So if you're not even want to come and shoot and you just want to walk around and see what people are doing, meet some new people, come along, you'll have a really good day. So from me and Davey and from the people here, thanks for watching, and please look out for future productions from Vermin Hunters TV. Bye for now.
See you later.